Hi, it's me, Vamp. And before I start getting into stuff, I actually want to state here that there might, if you want a fresh, you know, not going into detail about any part of Destiny 2, then you might want to click off this video. But since you read the title of it, I assume you don't mind. So this is basically a breakdown of sorts of what they, explained what's going on in the Destiny 2 live stream reveal thing. And here we go. I wrote down some notes for myself. Because I may talk about other stuff too, but it was a long stream, so I thought it best for me to jot down some notes. It was about an hour stream, may not seem super long, but yeah. Okay. At the beginning, you do a mission that involves, the tower being blown up, so on and so forth. They revealed this already. It actually has a very good story from the get go, so automatically I feel like it's different than Destiny at its core. Destiny at its core, the story was kind of all over the place until you got to the Taken King. The Taken King had a good story, I feel, but the beginning of Destiny did not. This will have a good story from the get go. I think, anyway, if the first mission is any indication. Now, three nades. Three nades I have up here because of the fact that when you begin the first mission, first of all, I noticed that the nades were. You seemed to have one of. You seem to have three nades, one of each for. I guess it was one of each subclass in the old Destiny 1. I don't know how it will be in Destiny 2 because they only announced one subclass. But I have a sneaky feeling that there's going to be more than one subclass. But there might not be. We don't know that yet, so let's put a pin in that thought for now and move on to glowy guns. Okay, so here's the thing. When they were firing the guns and getting those, um, the perks that the guns have, like on a roll or outlaw or whatever. It looked as if the guns were glowing at that time, maybe to indicate that the perk is active. Not only did it appear in the like title somewhere, but also it looked like the guns were glowing. And if that is the case, that's a pretty cool addition, I think. Oh, and while we're talking about the first battle, it's worth noting that um, I didn't see any level. That might change. That might have been a demo build, who knows? But I did not see any level indicators on the enemy. So I don't know if that means this first trial they're just your level or whatever, or maybe since it's a story thing, you can't actually die. How some games like to do a sort of tutorial mode type thing. That could be it. Let's see, supers. As I said before, they only announced one super for each class. The warlocks had a fire super. It was a phoenix type thing. The let's see, what's it called? The titans looked like void, and that would leave the hunters with arc. But, they could have all of them. I don't see why they wouldn't have all of them for each class. They don't want to show us everything, I'm guessing, so that might be it. Now, we should probably cover matchmaking. Matchmaking is a big thing. Okay, they have regular matchmaking like they always have, but apparently now they have this new thing where you can, I guess, set your party to, the way I understand it, set the party you're in to public, and people can join you for like raids and nightfalls and whatnot. At least that's what I understood of it, which I think isn't a bad thing. Some people were saying, "Ah, no, it's a terrible thing," but the fact is that if you can, it's a choice. You can choose to set your to public. I like that as the option. It's not forced upon you as far as I know. Because as you know, going in the raid with a random group might not be the best thing, but it's your choice. If you want to try it, you try it. Maybe you can make a video bragging. I went in with 5 random people and beat the raid. Yeah, see, who knows? Now, the next thing is 4v4. Um, they announced that all the PvP modes will be 4 versus 4. I'll be honest, this is probably the first big thing that I do not like, only because of the fact that it was already annoying that, the people I hung out with on Destiny, we could only have a fire team of 6 to play PvP. Now you're saying we can only 4 of us can play on the same team at a time? And I wonder what it would do. Will it like make it so if we have a fire team of like 8, it will put 4 on the other side, or is there only 6 maximum and it will put 2 on the other team? Or will it just not let us do matchmaking at all? Who knows? Now, new planets, I'm sure you figured out, expected rather, new planets, places to explore. Apparently, there's a planet that the Vex have all but taken over, and there's other planets. I'm wondering, I can guess that they will make a comeback, but I don't know if the Hive will be in this. I can only assume they will be because they're kind of iconic in a way. And of course, let's see, new patrols such as, oh yeah, patrols. So they said that the worlds are going to be more open for exploration and whatnot. So, I think that's pretty cool. Also, apparently, in addition to regular patrol, that stuff you can discover. You find a loot chest, you beat a boss, you get a key, you open the loot chest, and it will contain lots of loot. Apparently, also, I say apparently a lot, but also there is there are new exotics, new items and whatnot, and the weapon slots are a little bit different. Apparently, the kinetic, power, and something else. So, your power weapon is in one of the slots. I believe thirded power. It's not specifically heavy, and yeah, that's actually about all they revealed at the, you know, Destiny 2 live stream. Now, the people who were there actually playing the game right now as I speak. I kind of wish I could because it looks pretty cool. Apparently, more people will be interacting with you at stuff, and it would just be cool. It seems like each of the Vanguard members found their own planet that they're at regularly. And it seems like we might have to spend a good amount of the game, you know, doing new Vanguard stuff. Oh, did I should probably point this out. They they announced that we'll be able to go to other locations from the place we're at, meaning that we won't have to go back to orbit to do every little thing. I find that very brilliant, and I recommend watching the live stream if you haven't already. You should be able to go to Bungie's Twitch channel and watch it there. Worst case scenario, I'm sure someone on YouTube will have the recap up later. And yeah, also there's some new guns you might notice. There's this one plasma rocket shooter thing. I don't know what it's called. It looks pretty cool. Honestly, I think I want to get my hands on it. And yeah, that's it for the um break now. So yeah, later.